Right, let's go to Perth now, where it's been revealed that the bodies of a mother, grandmother and 3 little girls lay for almost a week in their suburban home before being discovered. Mara Harvey, who was 41, her 73-year-old mother, along with 2-year-old twins, Alice and Beatrix, and 3-year-old Charlotte, were found dead in a house in Bedford on Sunday. Mara's husband and the girl's father, 24-year-old Anthony Robert Harvey, has been charged with 5 counts of murder. The family has put out a statement saying the world is now a sadder place. Elizabeth Brown reports.
Anthony Harvey walked into a police station in the Pilbara region on Sunday, and whatever he told officers led to the grisly discovery in a house in suburban Perth, hundreds of kilometres to the south. The police allege he killed his wife and daughters, and then a day later killed his mother-in-law, who was a regular visitor to the Bedford house. Western Australia Police Commissioner Chris Dawson says it's believed the killings took place on Monday, September the 3rd, nearly a week before the bodies were found.
We are still working through a number of timelines, but we are going to be alleging that he remained at the house for some days and then made his way to Panawanika.
Chris Dawson says the bodies of the 2 women were found in the kitchen, while the girls were found in several different bedrooms. He told media that several weapons were used in the killings.
We're not alleging that any firearm was used. We're alleging that several weapons were used. Those matters are facts before the court now. I can't give definitive cause of death. We're still working with pathologists and forensics in terms of that. But what we are alleging is that a blunt instrument and knives were used.
In an emotional statement issued through the police, Mrs Harvey's sister Taryn paid tribute to the victims, describing them as angels.
Beverly was a kind-hearted, caring mother and grandmother and was always there for her family. Mara loved being a mum and she loved her girls. She was so proud of each of them and was doing a great job of raising them. Charlotte was an energetic, bubbly, confident little girl who loved people and loved socialising. Alice was outgoing, adventurous and cheeky, while Beatrix was at times a little more quiet but gave the biggest hugs.
Distraught neighbours in the ordinary suburban street have spoken about the family and how they hadn't been seen in recent days. Alfie lived across the road and said there didn't seem to be anything amiss.
Always waved at them, and the 2 twins were always dressed the same. Beautiful little kids. You could hear them all day there in the back. There were never fights, arguments there, never, ever, ever. Not that I know, because Grandma was here every day. She do washing, do everything. She used to leave here about 4:30 in the afternoon. No issues. Perfect family.
Western Australia has been rocked by 3 mass killings in just under 4 months. Police Commissioner Chris Dawson says they've added to the tragic tally of domestic violence-related killings.
It's my sad duty to remind people that 23 people have lost their lives in WA this year in what are alleged to be crimes associated with domestic violence-related type of matters. So the State Coroner has a broader role and remit in terms of actually inquiring in terms of not only the cause of death but any matters that might be attached to that.
Anthony Harvey showed little emotion when he appeared in the Karratha Magistrates Court via video link, wearing a T-shirt, jeans and no shoes. When asked if he understood each of the 5 murder charges, he simply said, "I understand." He wasn't required to enter a plea and was remanded in custody to reappear in court on September 19th. For Checkpoint, call Elizabeth Brown, 10A.